Hello everyone, this is Prelude Boy 99 coming at you with a update video for the McLaren F1. Now, when I released that video, it was honestly one of my highest grossing videos that I've made on Hot Wheels RLC, and essentially it was my experience unboxing the McLaren F1. The McLaren F1 was kind of a letdown. There was a lot of mistakes, a lot of defects that I didn't like, and ultimately it just put a bad taste in my mouth, especially since the car was $35. $35. So I complained to Mattel. I actually reached them out in an email saying that I would like to get a replacement, not a refund. I want a replacement because I do like the McLaren F1. I just want it to be the very best that it can be. And they responded fairly quickly, and they sent me a replacement. Now I'm going to unbox this on camera so you guys can see if they gave me a good one or not. This is a very important video because I want people to see if Mattel is a good company or not. And again, this is just pure opinion stuff, but we're going to see if they gave me a good one. Now, I undid the tape to make it easier for me to unbox, so that way I didn't have to struggle with it on camera for 5 minutes. But we are going to unbox it and see. We're going to see if they did give me a good replacement. Now, I'm just going to put this towards the light a little bit more so you guys can see. The box seems to be in good shape. There goes the wording. If you guys want, you could pause that if you want to read that, or just watch the video that I had previously. So I'm going to unbox this right now. So let's take a look. So far, I'm not seeing anything. So I'm just going to unbox the acrylic case. Take this off. All right, let's take a look. So there's a little hair on it. That's okay. That's not gonna really bother me because I can always remove it. All right, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit more. So far, I'm not able to really see a lot of defects. So far on camera, it doesn't seem like there is a lot wrong with it. Again, it's gonna be pretty hard for my camera to focus, but so far I'm not really seeing anything. I'm not seeing any defects. I'm not seeing any kind of really wrong stuff, except the door. You can see how that door sticks out a little bit from the other side. Just a little bit, not too much. It doesn't take me out of the whole experience because I knew that it was going to be very hard for them to get the door right. I just unscrewed it from its base, and now we're just going to take a closer look around the car just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. Now I'm going to open the doors. I want to see how well the doors open. So the doors feel, I think the doors feel a lot better this time around. But oh, there we go. I just needed to find a sweet spot. So there we go. I'm just gonna have that focus right there. So there goes the doors opened up. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look too bad. There's another little hair. I can take that out. It doesn't look that bad. Again, I'm not expecting this to be the doors to open up all the way perfectly, because again, I imagine that the engineering going behind doing this was not easy at all, not in the slightest. And again, you got to try finding that sweet spot to have them open, and it seems like it's just very difficult to get that sweet spot. All right, well, it's crooked. It's crooked. So I believe that's strike one, is that the doors do not open properly. So we're going to look at the back a little bit to see how well the back is holding up. And I don't think the back looks that bad. It actually looks, I believe the back looks just as good as it did the first time. Yeah, so basically the taillights are still the same. It still has the badge in the back. The exhausts are the same, which is good. The only flaw, like I said, the only flaw that I've been able to find so far is just the doors. And again, I did say strike one, but at the same time, I believe that the doors is just the hardest part to get right on this McLaren F1. But I will say this. I'm not going to give it a strike. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say this. The door clearance is a lot better than last time. It's actually a lot better because before it would just stick out like a lot. This doesn't stick out at nearly as much as last time. I think this is acceptable. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take back what I said about the strike. Again, no paint defects that I can see. Everything looks fine. This is what I really would have wanted. Now we're going to look underneath it. And yeah, underbody looks good. The paint looks good. And uh-oh. It looks like this rubber tire is melted. It looks melted. I don't know what happened with this one. Now, of course, this isn't... Man, now I have to give it a strike again. So yeah, the tire is melted on this, and I know you guys probably cannot see it, but yeah, there's definitely like a melted rubber. So it's like they had a soldering iron and they accidentally touched the bottom of the tire. So I wonder if this is going to affect it rolling. Yep, it affects it rolling. Okay, well, the good news is that this is a rubber tire, and I'm pretty sure I can replace it. This is a common rim for a lot of castings out there. I can probably look in my collection and try to see if there's a donor that I can get. But yeah, this is going to be strike one. Yeah, I think this is still pretty solid in terms of my main complaint, which is the paint defects of the door. They fixed those issues. They completely fixed those issues. But then they created an entirely new issue, which is with the tires. And look at this. Look at this. There's even like a puncture. There's a flat tire in my McLaren. Can you believe that? There's a flat tire in my McLaren, man. That sucks. Man. Other than that, though, I still think... So there's there, and it's there. So it's not even just one tire. It's both tires right here that has the flat. Okay. Trying to focus on the positives. Not easy. The interior still looks good. The interior still looks really good. No surprise there. I was expecting it to look that way. I wasn't expecting it to look any different. So overall, I do think this is one step forward, two steps back. Or two steps forward, one step back. Again, a lot of my complaints was with the doors and the paint. That's been fixed, but now there is the issue with the rubber tires. Again, I could try looking in my collection to see if I can find a rubber tire replacement. Then again, this thing is normally kept inside the acrylic case anyway, so it's not the end of the world for me. It's a little disappointing, but at the same time, I'm still somewhat happy with the product a little bit. The things I complained about are better, but now there's new things to complain about, which is I literally have two flat tires on my McLaren. So Mattel, I think you failed me once again with the McLaren F1. I don't know if there's like a management issue with QC or what have you, but I tried to give you guys a second chance and you let me down. Again, I still love what you guys do. I love the design team, but honestly, I'm a little bit even more disappointed because I gave you guys an opportunity to correct your mistake, and you guys did very well with communicating and reaching back and sending me a new one, a replacement, and you even paid for the shipping. So I'm going to give you credit there. The doors are fixed, which was one of the main things that were bothering me. Although it seems like one door is lighter than the other one, but that, you know, I can overlook that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this update video. I would really love to hear your thoughts. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.